What's going on, guys? Bander here, and I'm playing a little Minecraft, but this may not be the Minecraft that you're used to. This is Minecraft Alpha, version 1.0.5 underscore 01. This is one of the earliest releases of Minecraft, back before there was even multiplayer. Before this, we didn't even have cows, or beds, or charcoal, or any of that stuff that makes the current Minecraft a lot more accessible and easier to use. This was the version where the terrain generation was pretty much all the same. There weren't any biomes, there weren't any different realms, there wasn't any real goal to the game except, maybe getting a little bit of diamonds. But today, we are going to start a new series entitled Minecraft Back to Alpha, which is probably not the most original name, but it's the name I'm going to stick with for now. And the aim of this series is to try to make it back to Minecraft version 1.5 is what we're currently on. That's kind of interesting. We're on Alpha 1.0.5 and we're trying to get back to 1.5. But the way we're going to do that is by going through the days in here and achieving specific goals within each update. And once those goals are achieved, then we can update and head to the next version and eventually get back to 1.5. So for now I say Minecraft Alpha will be the first season, I guess. And once we're done with that, we'll head to beta. And then after that, we'll head to full release. Or maybe we'll do a 1.8 like mini season, since 1.8 was pretty different than regular beta. And then head to current release. And finally, we'll get back to the current update, which by then will probably won't even be 1.5. It'll probably be maybe Minecraft 2.0. Exploding pigs and diamond chickens and stuff. That'll be fun. But, so yeah, let's start it. So as far as the goal for Minecraft 1.0, for this version of Minecraft, I'm tired of saying that. I think each update we should try to get ourselves maybe a diamond block. I don't even know if diamond blocks are in this version. And then, for now, that'll be the first goal. And then, for each preceding update, we'll try to get maybe some different ideas going of what to do next. Maybe build some sort of monument or collect all the wool. That'd be an interesting one. And maybe even defeating the Ender Dragon will be a good one for, what is it, 1.0? That'll be a good one. And eventually, it should lead us back to the original series, and we'll have a nice big developed world that'll look oops, oh man. Wait, that? No, fast sunlight. No, not very fast. Oh, but you can, that's interesting. And in current days, when you mine something like that and switch tools, it automatically resets the mining counter. So it's interesting that it's able to do that. That'd be an interesting way to save durability on certain tools. Like if you had a diamond pick that you didn't really want to get rid of, and you just quickly switched over to like an iron pick, you can save the durability on your diamond pick. Even though back in this days, diamond picks lasted really long time, or at least what it seemed like. Maybe you just weren't mining as much, but anyway. So we are going to start off with the standard idea of Minecraft Alpha Day 1 survival. We don't have any beds, we don't have any way of really fighting off the mobs besides getting ourselves armed up and stuff. So for now, let's get the standard tool set. One thing I always thought was weird was whenever people made tools in kind of a weird spot on the crafting bench, most people always make it in the middle, but for some people, we'll do something like this, where they'll make a sword off to the left. I always think that's weird. It just seems like just something you don't do. Like, ooh, iron. That's pretty good. One thing to notice is that cobble is back to the original texture, which was changed back in, I believe, 1. When was that changed? It wasn't recent. This is pretty old. That was probably changed in 1.8, really. I can't remember. But I know gravel is back to its old texture pack, which was changed in, I believe, 1.3. Could be wrong. Probably am wrong. I'm just kind of making up numbers. But one thing I'm surprised about is those half slabs are here. Let's see. Yeah, these half slabs. I didn't think these would actually be in here. Can we do the No, we can't do that. Just want to see if we can do the, that weird, block that they have. Let's see if I can find some coal real quick so I can smelt up some of this iron. Because some iron tools would be great starting out. And I have no... I cannot see a thing. Is this iron? Nope. And this is probably horrible for recording, so I'm going to try to keep myself as lit as possible, because there's no brightness setting in this version. And in order for us to find some coal, without getting too dark, we're going to have to look in some of these little side pockets here. Hopefully we'll find ourselves some coal. And then once we have some coal and smelt up that iron, we are going to start heading out towards something a little bit more inland maybe, and work on a little home for ourselves. Now, I got Minecraft... Ooh, that's a big hole. I got Minecraft back in... I believe it was 1.2, probably 1.2, or maybe one of the little updates back then. It was right after the Nether came out. And I had got it because, one, a lot of my friends were talking about it, and two, I was watching a person named X. Now, most people who knew about Minecraft back in 2010 began watching Minecraft because of X or Paul Stars Jr. or Co-Star or some of those other really old school Minecrafters. I'd say old school, but it's only 2 years ago. And it was a really fun looking game that was something I'd never seen before, and I really wanted to try it. And so I tried it, and I really sucked at the game in the beginning, because back in alpha it was a pretty difficult game, especially when even on easy mode for me it was really difficult. Nowadays it's a walk in the park. It's just the only time you ever actually have any trouble is when you're just kind of fooling around or not really paying attention. I really can't find any coal. I'm actually gonna have to head back there and try to go, because we're about halfway through our day. And so, what was I talking about? We're talking about getting my... Yeah. And so the first shelter I ever made was a treehouse. And the treehouse was not a good first shelter, because one thing, it was dark underneath. And when mobs came under and were tracking me, they would just stay there. They wouldn't leave. And that was a pretty big problem, because I could never go outside without getting attacked. And that made my life quite more difficult than it needs to be. And I have completely lost track of where my stuff is. I believe it is right over here. In fact, I can see my stone blocks from right there. Good. And so one thing I've always wanted to have was, starting a series from scratch. And, as you go along the series, you start to see this world sort of take its shape from what I've decided to make and the kind of ideas I've had. But I didn't really want to start just like a regular old, hey, let's play Minecraft, let's start from wherever the update is. I kind of wanted to go back and really show where the game started and what it's come to from original release to where single player came in, and to when they really started adding those defining features of Minecraft, such as the Nether, the End, all the different enchantments, which really gave the game its uniqueness. And enchanting isn't very unique, but sort of the aspect of it, which was that sand? Oh god. And speaking of multiplayer, I think... Oh shoot, the pick's gone. I think once, as we go along the updates, I'll be sure to highlight the individual aspects of each update. And once we get to multiplayer, then perhaps I can get a friend of mine to join me on here. If I can actually find a multiplayer jar. I doubt I'll actually be able to find one of those. But get a friend on here to help me out and sort of bring some uniqueness to this otherwise average run of Minecraft. Now, in traditional fashion, I would try to explain each and every tool and what they're used for, but I completely forgot about that and just kind of started working. And I cannot find any coal. Where's the coal? Okay. So we're going to take our furnace and our crafting bench, and I hope to keep this crafting bench for the entire series. If there's one goal of mine, it would be to keep this one crafting bench, my very first crafting bench, throughout the entire series and never lose it. Maybe even this furnace too. You 2 blocks are going to stay there though. I don't really care about you. Sorry. That's something I always... Did I lose my iron? I did lose my iron. What? Well, that's alpha for you. Oh god, it's getting dark. What setting am I on? I should be on... It's supposed to be on hard. I don't want to be on, none of that easy mode stuff. You know, I'm gonna die very quickly. I think I can handle mobs, though. I don't think that's gonna be too big of a problem. Though skeletons are pretty devious. I'll have plenty of food, though. Well, food doesn't stack, though, so I'm limited on how much food I can carry. Well, you're always limited on how much food you can carry, but really limited on how much... Oh, that looks like there could be some coal over there. Oh boy, I've been wasting a lot of time. So yeah, each update will hopefully feature some little bits and pieces, but for now, how to survive your first night. Build a shelter, not like what I'm doing. Find some coal, not like what I've been doing. And hunker down so you're not having to deal with mobs, not like what I'm doing. And hopefully you will be safe and protected and not have to worry about dying your first night. Hopefully I won't ever die on this series, but unfortunately that doesn't seem like it's going to happen here because I'm going to run into mobs very quickly. Unless there's... Are there mobs in this update? Yeah, there are mobs in this update. Creep was put in way back when in the in-dev mode, which is a very long time ago. Oh, a little bit of frame rate there. That was weird. Although I'm not being attacked right now. Just want to get as much coal as possible. And then make myself a little cave. Surface right now seems pretty safe. I don't see any mobs around. Am I really on? Yeah, I'm on hard. Huh. Apparently, alpha wasn't all it's cracked up to be, and the difficulty that I remember isn't here right now. And I am actually very disappointed. So much so that I'm not even going to make a shelter this first night. Yep, it's going to be a study on the surface. Actually, no, I kind of want to get down to some cave and get some iron. But, let's see, there weren't any apples in trees, so there's nothing there, and there's nothing really on the surface. That was one of Alpha's main concerns, was the fact that there wasn't really anything... No, I don't want to be here. There wasn't really anything to do other than... maybe I need to be on easy. Not some mobs? Where are the mobs? This is interesting. That they really wanted to change the direction of when Minecraft was where Minecraft was going. Once they reached 1.8, they kind of wanted to change to give players more of a reason to be on the surface, more of a reason to explore the terrain. Other than the fact that the terrain generation in this version is awesome because of just completely random ideas of landscape. Like you can have a nice flat plains, you get really nice flat... Oh, there's a creeper. Oh, that's the same creeper. I just got turned around. Let's slay this guy. Yeah. Now, one thing you'll notice back... Oh god. Oh, that was not properly handled at all, but I got a lot of dirt blocks from that. Okay, so one thing you'll notice about creepers is they always kind of tend to move towards the left, and that is a good way of dealing with a lot of mob traps. This zombie doesn't even notice me. You don't even know about me. Zombies drop feathers. That is something that I haven't seen in a long time. Now, that mountain over there looks pretty cool. Looks like there's like 3 random points. So yeah, there are mobs dropping, but let's switch back over to hard mode. Yep, I don't see any mobs. But this looks pretty cool. It's like a little crown monument thing. Let's see what we got over here. There's no spiders or skeletons. Oh, there's a spider. I need to get strings, so I'm gonna... Ooh, lots of spiders. I'm gonna go for these spiders. Now, I don't know about you, but spiders have always been the biggest annoyance to me in Minecraft, because they always hit you no matter what. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Stay back, Vile Fiend. Stay back. Stay back. Get your head down. Oh god. Oh god. Yep, we got him. Okay, where's my pork? I need my pork. I need my pork. Okay, I am going to hunker down in here for the night, because I didn't realize how difficult that spider is. Those things jump and they will hit you. So this looks like a nice spot, actually. And we can make well, I was going to say the Bart Cave, but I'm not Bartman anymore. I'm actually Pander now. That's actually my Minecraft account username is Bartman. And now that I've changed to referring to myself as Bander. I can no longer call things the Bart Cave, which is disappointing. I think that's what I was going for in my original treehouse, was trying to make the Bart Cave, which was the treehouse in The Simpsons, and then in the middle of the treehouse is where there's like a secret door, and that leads to the Bart Cave, which I don't think it was ever on the actual episodes, but in the comic books, that was one of the big things about the Bartman comic books, which was always my favorite. There was this one sort of compilation of all the Bartman comics there was, and one of the episodes was, what was it, the part where everyone becomes a superhero and Bart has to deal with all of them, even though he doesn't really have any powers himself. Everyone has like these really funny powers, like Homer's the Bulk instead of the Hulk, and Milhouse is like the Scarlet Whimper or something, and he like wheezes and like screams and stuff. Anyway, so we're gonna dig out a nice little space for me to get comfortable in. Let me get a torch up. Wow, that's lighting. That's old. That's really old lighting. Not all smooth and stuff like it is now. And then we'll build ourselves a little shaft. I do not have a lot of wood, but I will make do with what I have. Make myself a door. And dig out here. You'll notice there's no sound, which is one of the problems that I've been having. Oh, there's my door. What should we call this? This is the cave of beginnings? I don't know. Something like that. Plug my furnace. Wow, the furnaces do not want to place properly. Oops, meat does not go there. Make myself a few more torches, and we are going to dig down. You'll notice that there are no skins either. That's either because I'm pretty sure that's just because the skins weren't added yet and they weren't in the game. I was actually fooling around with the updater and was trying to get myself to the very first update, which is like my 1.0.1. I couldn't find it, but what I ended up getting was a I don't know how old it was, but like a 1.14 or something like that, maybe. And my skin was a Team Fortress engineer skin, and I thought that was really funny. I think that was probably one of those secret updates that Notch always used to do. Secret Friday updates where he would just randomly add something weird. And so, let's get myself a little bit of pork chop. Used to call them steak back in the day, but they're kind of from pigs, so they're not actually pork chops. Now that'll last. What time is it? Nothing. Alright, well, we have established a very nice base here, and it seems as though our journey is just about starting. So I think I'm going to end this off here, and next time we're going to start caving, try to hopefully find a cave down there, get some iron, hopefully find some diamonds, and try to get ourselves to the next update, because I don't know how much more time I can spend here, because there's not even any cows, and I miss my cows. I want some cows. I want to make a cow farm, but they won't even stay with me if I try. So anyway, see you next time.